What's going on, everybody? C4 here. Welcome back to the channel for Connected Franchise Mode, episode 50, the big 50. I hope you guys are having a great Thanksgiving down there in America. If you're Canadian like myself, we had Thanksgiving like a month ago, but I love American Thanksgiving because it means it's football all day. Right down the background, we got the Lions and Bears are just getting ready to kick off, and I figured why not play episode 50 for the franchise mode here in Madden 20. With week 9 at home against the Cardinals, week 10 a bye to get everything right, and then week 11 against the Houston Texans, a team that back when we were with the Raiders, they were perennial playoff contenders. They have Justin Fields. You probably have heard about him from college football, dominating for Ohio State. I think he has like 35 touchdowns, 1 pick on the year. So, I mean, that's going to be a big touch for our defense. And, you know, we're 3-5. We're not playing well, and now I gotta come out and defend myself just a little bit. I've been an idiot for we've had a lot of turnovers. Week 8 game, we had what, 4 touchdowns, 5 picks, and I know the slants only memes, you know, double coverage memes. You know, not every one of my passes are good, right? Most often not. They're bad. But to defend myself, last night I made a big discovery, a revolutionary discovery. So I play on PC, and how I play on PC is I use an Xbox One controller. It's my backup. My main Xbox One controller I use to play like FPSs and stuff like that on my Xbox. And then my older controller is like, all right, I'll just use this controller for PC. But last night, the batteries were dead, and the only light batteries were in my controller that I play Madden only with. I was like, screw it, I'll just use that controller. Playing in Call of Duty, massive drift. Literally unplayable. Like, I would not touch the controller, my guy was doing donuts. So I'm starting to think, maybe, just maybe, I could probably cut down my interceptions just a little fine-tuning by not having a controller that has severe drift. So I went out and I bought myself a controller all on sale for Black Friday. So now I'm using a crispy clean controller that, hey, maybe just gives me a little bit of a cover to throwing as many interceptions as I have been able to. So yeah, come on, let's hopefully the drift was, how many picks do we have this year? A lot, right? Between our two quarterbacks, so we have 18 picks to 20 touchdowns, and I would like to think of those 18 picks, maybe we could say 5 of them were accurate, like just, you know, tight windows, but the drift had it go a little bit off to the side and resulted in interception. But we will be staying with Hank Bachmeier as our starter. I'm not going to give up on the kid yet. I feel like he has a real good opportunity, especially week 9 against the Cardinals. Not a great defense to light him up, and let's try to play turnover-free football. Maybe a little bit more run balance to things. And we have a breakout player scenario here. I have no idea who this is. I think it's Isaiah Simmons. No, he wants it to be thrown his way. Anthony Schwartz, get him 3 touchdowns or 150 rushing receiving yards, and I think that will take him. I wish it tells you what he's going to go up to. I think that takes him from a star to a superstar. Okay. 150 yards, 3 touchdowns. Very easy to get the yards. I feel pretty good. I feel like we can do that. I think Bachmeier, see, but there you go. We're going to have to try to force it to him. Could be prone to throwing some turnovers there. Going all in to get Schwartz that depth trait. Probably throwing all regard for protecting the football. So it's going to be interesting to see how we can balance that one here in week 9. But we're giving Bachmeier a second chance. And just don't throw 5 picks again. That would be great. New controller. New me, new year, let's go. Get out of here. Kyler Murray trying to scramble. Get out of here. Got that spy on all day. Oh, let's go. Vita Vea blows up the play. 3rd and 8, a huge sack. I think that's 10. Yes, he hits double digits as the Cardinals are going to have to punt the ball away to Bachmeier. Oh, Hank. Let's go, Hank. Talk to him, Hank. Talk to him. Like Joe Cool out there, talk to him, point. You doing the Hulk Hogan. Let's go. And he flexes a little bit. Okay. Oh, let's go, Schwartz. We need that 150. Oh, very close. Very close. That's huge. He got both catches, already sitting at 79 yards of 150 in the first quarter. Let's just go, Tony Pollard. Oh my, Tony Pollard. The man that had to step up after we traded Austin Eckler away for a 3rd-round pick to the Eagles. And Tony P, I'm glad we picked him up. I remember back there in free agency, we were like, should we not? He's had 2 huge touchdown catches already this season, and he's emerged himself as a legitimate weapon for the Bucs.
Drop.
And then Tony Pollard makes a ridiculous catch. That ball was sailed by Bachmeier. Pollard still comes down with it out the backfield. You got to utilize that route more often. Okay. Okay, is that 150? Did we just get his dev trade? Anthony Schwartz, 150. We done. We over. We got it. Started superstar. Another one. Schwartz superstar. Godwin superstar. Evans superstar X Factor. I don't care that our quarterback is 68 overall. Okay, that's just too fast. That's just too fast.
Let's go, baby.
Oh, there we go. Isaiah Simmons, right to him. Right to him. Kyler, man, we are destroyed. I don't even think it's 100 yards past today. I was on that one big scramble. We have, it's over. He hasn't even done anything. He might as well not even take the field. It might as well be, you know, Kevin Kolb out there, okay, for the Arizona Cardinals. That was a terrible pass. Jumped the route. He tried squeezing into Dawson Knox, and Isaiah Simmons makes him look stupid. Oh, a little slants cheese. That's the first slants I think we've ran all game, and it works. He dialed it up to perfection. Godwin, nice little touchdown. Oh my God! No! No! The rookie, the first rounder, the 98 speed, the burst on that route, to then just make an unnecessary dive and then deflect it up versus getting a safe pick. And ends up at first down. Look at this. Dives. Okay. Right on. Hey, he got up and make the tackle, I guess. Silver linings.
We got three. We got three.
That's good. That's a good garbage time touchdown, I guess. That's game's already over. Well, you know, they go for a garbage time touchdown. We'll go for just adding more points. Getting Jake Elliott yet another field goal to add to his 100% perfect record, as there is a clean game, a drift-free controller, and no turnovers for Hank Bachmeier. We got the dev trade increase for Anthony Schwartz. We had nice production from our run game. Relied on that a little bit more. Trey Sanders, the young superstar running back, played pretty damn well. Started out very slow. I think we had 8 carries for 16 yards. Picked it up down the stretch. Dominated Kyler Murray, which is, I mean, yeah, you get 81% completion percentage, but that's because in the sim, when you're going up against AI, they throw 95% of their passes to the running backs and the tight ends. We played very, very well. 64% completion percentage for Hank Bachmeier. 296 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. I don't even think there was even like a 50-50, a drop pick or anything like that. There was probably 4 or 5 drops. It would have looked even better. Running the ball, we got 103 yards here for Trey Sanders. From the receiving standpoint, 9 catches, 169 yards for Anthony Schwartz. We have 54 yards and a touchdown, Godwin. 51 yards and a touchdown, Tony P. Notice you didn't see much Mike Evans, because that's where we're getting into trouble. We throw it up, we trust Mike Evans, and too many times, it was literally a 50-50. He'd either come down with a big play or be an interception. So we definitely need to find a way to integrate Mike Evans a little bit more. When it's not the game plan to get Anthony Schwartz yards to grow in dev trade, you know, we're obviously going to see a lot more Mike Evans than Schwartz. But you never know. Maybe this is a breakout game. Maybe the chemistry between Schwartz and Bachmeier sounds like a goddamn law firm. Maybe that could be the future of going forward here with Tampa. Defensively, Mukwamo had 10 tackles, 2 sacks, Vita Vea, sack for Levante David, a pick from Isaiah Simmons as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers get back in the win column with a 23-10 victory over the Arizona Cardinals at home. And to just confirm, after becoming this Week 9 victory, Anthony Schwartz, very confident. What you tell me, coach? Yeah, yada, yada. Superstar dev trade plus 4,000 XP. Like I stated, man, Mike Evans is an X factor. Godwin's superstar. You got Schwartz now, that's a superstar. We have Trey Sanders in the backfield, that's a superstar. Tony Pollard should be a superstar. O.J. Howard, star, pretty much plays like a superstar. Like, we should have any quarterback back there should be able to move the ball up and down the field against whoever with those types of skill position players. Week 11 coming out of the bye. We're ready to renegotiate with Tristan Wirfs. He wanted a little bit of an uptick in both, so we'll knock it up to a 4-year. We'll make it $35.4 million. And oh my God, why are we getting bent over by a tackle that gets bent over by every DN he comes up against? Up the bonus. you know, probably have to go down that route. Nick Nelson's actually been playing fairly good. I'm considering, man, we might have to re-sign some of these young guys. Like, I'm definitely thinking Nick Nelson, Davenport, they're both on the cusp. Davenport less so because he is a starter, doesn't have many sacks. But Nick Nelson stepped up, especially because we shipped away another corner. So now he has to start. He has to, you know, become a big-time playmaker. And he's actually made a couple plays. I like playing with him. I like controlling him. He makes good tackles. We look at upgrade. Bachmeier got himself an upgrade, which is dope. Improvise. We'll go strong arm. We'll just keep him going here to make him a nice 69 overall. Nice. Throw XD +1 throw power. That's huge. Arguably, that's the most important or toughest. You know, it's pretty much the same thing. The toughest and most important skill upgrade to get is your throw power. So I'll take that as we get him up to an 88. As we look ahead here to the Houston Texans, really good roster, but they're struggling. They're 4-5 right now. Looking at their X factors, looking at their comparison to us. We have a lot more, but they got DeAndre Hopkins, J.J. Watt, Jadeveon Clowney still doing his thing there. And they have Justin Fields, who very similar style quarterback to what we just stopped, shut out, and dominated last week against the Arizona Cardinals in Kyler Murray. So I feel fairly confident they're not that much better than us. It's going to be a tough game, but let's see if we can have another turnover-free game for Bachmeier. Let's see how we can utilize the new superstar wide receiver in Anthony Schwartz, and hopefully our defense rings that bell and wants to shut down another elusive quarterback. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. See, this is the offensive line we got a bunch of times. Mo Hurst, I know how to beat this O-line. John Gruden knows how to beat this O-line. And Villa is going to eat today. Oh, the Devin White. All he does is make ridiculous interceptions. Pretty much ran that route better than DeAndre Hopkins. I think that's what we just saw there. I think Devin White ran that route better than DeAndre Hopkins. Super linebacker. What? I tell you what, look at that. He did. He wasn't even looking at the ball. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Look, we're wearing the old retros. I can't tell the difference between Devin White and Derek Brooks out there. 3rd and 10. We're going to try to get him a bite on the screen. We don't run a lot of screens. It doesn't look too good. If we can blow up one. Oh, we can blow up one. He always blows up the first. Can't blow up the second. Like he's pretty much a suicide bomber. But 4th and 3. Given the turnover. Let's go for it. Given the turnover. Let's go for it here. Gotta play. Let's get in the shotgun. I want someone. Give me I want to be able to utilize. Let's go stick. Either Howard or Pollard would be my big two. I don't want to look at here. I like Tony Pollard at the backfield. Or we just go O.J. Howard. Wide open. There you go. Easy does it. Hank Bachmeier playing like a seasoned vet out there. Ice in his veins on 4th down. And Bucks get the opening score of the game. Oh, Mike Evans. There we go. Finally get him involved here. 1st and 10. 1st and goal Bucks.
Here we go. Oh.
2nd and goal, Chris Warren. Oh, yeah. No one wants to meet him in the hole. Fullback dive. And this is coming a rout. One of the best teams in the AFC is getting dominated by the lowly Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I gotta find a way to put him on offense. I gotta put him in like fullback, wide receiver, tight end, something like that. Because Vita Vea is awesome. He's awesome. And he's gonna break the sack record today. Okay. Throw it a little quicker, please. Just a little quicker, just a smidgen quicker. Okay, 2nd and 5. We're in the red zone here. Definitely want to try to find Mike Evans if we can. And we underthrow it. That almost was a. Oh, it's not good. Not good. Come on, Mike. Need Big Mike to win. Big Mike. Win at the top of your. Oh, it's just safeties there. Let's throw it away. All right, 3rd and 2. See if we can get on the play action here.
Here we go.
I think we can bite one of the safeties. That'd be great. No. Oh, no. No. There goes Clowney. We have no one even. Why can't I just run slants? Why am I so self-conscious about 13-year-olds in my comments? Just run slants and be a touchdown.
Yeah, baby. Yeah,
Shame on me for trying to diversify. We're gonna Jake the Snake, 56-yard. We got 8 wind. We might be able to, in this third quarter, kick the record. You give me 8 wind, I can hit 75 yards. There we go. We needed that. Get some points. Because we know the Houston Texan offense isn't doing anything. Everything's been defense. Safety, defensive touchdown. Just got to clean up the mistakes on offense, and we'll get the biggest win of our season.
45, 45. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Oh, get popped. Get popped. Nice. 30 ranked passing defense. We're horrible. Third and goal, though. Let's see this 30 ranked pass defense. What we can do on the 2-yard line. Is he going to throw it? I assume he's going to throw it. And he's wide open. Tight end wide open.
That's it, baby. That's it.
I hate the scripting in this game. You want to know how I know there was scripting? Watch this. Brew McCoy. Nice playmaker, so we kick it off, right? Let's flip this around. I'm using the linebacker here, 53 that gets free. Okay? He has 89 speed. Look at that pace. Look at that pace right there. If he keeps that trajectory like a normal person, he's going to be good. But then he inexplicably like turns and runs behind him. Look at this. Keep going there. If you go straight across, you're going to tackle him. Look, he literally runs 1 yard to 2 yards behind Brew McCoy to give him that separation to take it to the house.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. 3. Let's go. Check. 3 down. 3 down.
Oh my God, do we stop running slants? He can't hit the slants when we need to hit the slants. That was a touchdown.
We go.
4th and 9. It's not necessarily game, as we do have 3 timeouts left. But this is going to be huge. Mike Evans, we're going to be looking. And we get destroyed. That was cover sack. No one was open. I mean, we could have led someone, but with a 69 overall player, you lead anyone, is most likely going to get jumped and picked off. Need our defense to get a stop here. They just got to run it and give us the ball. I don't know what they're going to do, but look, we've literally got TFLs on every play. This defense is playing hungry. What? Fucking kidding me? I can't believe we lost that game. So angry right now. They just put a hole in my friggin' cheap-ass IKEA table. Well, you know, what do you do? Bachmeier played well. 300 yards, 1 touchdown, no picks. Didn't play well in the last, no one did, man. No one could get open with all those playmakers. No one could get, like, it was just a holding on to the ball too long. No one, like, coverage sack. Offensive line sucks. It's just not a good recipe for success. Didn't run the ball a whole lot. Godwin, 4 catches, 94 yards. O.J. Howard had a touchdown. Defensively, Isaiah Simmons had 9 tackles, 2 sacks. Vita Vea started out hot, fell asleep. You know, was a ghost in the second half. Levante David, Dax Hill actually had a pretty good game, even though could not make that final play, make that TFL, even though he read it. Pick for Devin. That's a shitty loss. That is a shitty loss. So as we wrap up the episode, we finished, 1-1, 4-6, still bottom. I can't believe I just blew a goddamn hole in my office desk here. That's phenomenal. Cheap piece of shit. We are what we are. We're a team that's has a lot of promise, but the other side has so much work. I don't know how this team is an 82 overall, to be completely honest with you. But at least we didn't have 1 pick. We didn't have 1 pick with Hank Bachmeier in 2 games. That's good progress. We feel comfortable, at least for the remainder of this year, that he's going to be our starter. What were we sitting at? 8 touchdowns, 5 picks, 66% completion percentage compared to Jameis Winston's 58%. 309 yards per game compared to Jameis Winston's 262. So, hey, you know, hopefully we can get a couple more wins here. It is, you know, we're in that weird spot. Like, clearly, we're now probably too far gone in the NFC South. So, do we want to lose so we get a better pick? Or, like, do we just try to put some good wins together, develop this team? Because obviously, the more you win, the more XP you're going to earn, the more your players are going to develop. I don't know, man. We're stuck between a rock and a hard place here. But that does it for today's episode 50. So, thank you guys for watching. As always, your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Smash the like button if you enjoyed. And until next time, it's C4 saying peace out.
Numbers going down. Numbers going down, but I still stay consistent. Doubt come around, but I still don't listen. Do I need a new sound or a new vision? Perhaps it's time I make that decision. I don't wanna think about nothing. I just wanna stay doing something. I just wanna stay cooking up.